Oh, up early Saturday. Jug up time. Must mean we're taking a road trip. So I've got to shower and get ready so we can hit the road. We're going to take the car, get it professionally cleaned out, and then we're going to go pick up a buddy. We're going to hit the road to London. While I'm getting ready, I'm not going to bore you guys. I got something funny for you guys to check out. After work last night, I went to Walmart. It's funny, twice in the past week, something funny happened while I was at Walmart. This time I got some of it on video. Anyway, guys, check it out. What do you think, guys? Rip it totally apart, make a big mess, and run around, act like a big goof? While we brag about what we found, and the scalper overnight cleaner is here too, hovering around. That's some action happening. East weekend. And there's security after him. Check that out. We got some action. Oh, this is fun. That guy's tweaked right out. I was standing there looking at the Reebok jogging suits, like nice ones, and all of a sudden, out of nowhere, he comes, starts trying to empty his bag out, and all of a sudden I see two guys come hovering around, and there they are. Hold on. Ooh, he stinks. Ooh. Oh my god, I was just filming him, and I looked over and one of the security guards was watching me almost on the ground. He couldn't contain himself. That was entertaining. It's too bad we have to leave, but Dave is going to meet us at the house, or else I'd keep following him around. One security guard, it was so funny. I thought, because I was worried because I'm filming them all, right? But I was just filming the tweaky guy on the way back, and the last clip I got that you guys seen of the tweaky guy, the security guards, they were both watching me, and the one was doubled over laughing. Like, he could not contain himself.
Man, that dude was a real crackhead retro. He was tweaked out of his tree. Now let's get moving. We have a road trip to make.
The cleanup before the cleanup, it was so bad I had to clean it out a bit before we take it to clean it up. I just don't want them tossing any of my good stuff out. Found something cool of my father's I'll show you guys in a second. Well, something different anyway. The last couple decades of my dad's life, he was involved with an organization that did a lot of good for people. Well, I'll show you. He was actually the president for quite a while. Ooh, that's a dusty thing, eh? My dad's nickname, I'm a junior, eh? He was Neil Sr. So let's check this out. Interesting. My dad's old hat. Number 341. That's the lodge that he was president of for a while, and then exalted ruler, whatever that means. Doesn't work the same way. Well, we're on the road, guys. Well, we're not quite on the road to London yet. We're taking the car to go get it cleaned out. I cleaned all my stuff out of the interior, so now they could just completely hose the inside of it out. And got my taillights today. Remember that parts car about a month ago? Some of my parts are here from it, my taillights. So I'm gonna have actually my left side taillight's gonna be working again. It's that little connector, it's not the bulbs, like, because the car is older, those little connectors are plastic and they get brittle. And every time I get a new one from the scrapyard, it lasts a few months, gets brittle again, and breaks. Because plastic does that. And of course, I can't find to order a new one. So I've got two whole new taillight assemblies, and I guess the plastic's not too bad on it. So got a new fender too, but that didn't come up this time, just the taillights. So yeah, hopefully this summer this thing will look a little bit better anyway. Runs like a top. Just doesn't look the way it runs, that's all. deserves to look a bit better. And ooh, I almost went on the sidewalk back there looking at a redhead. Go ahead. I'm gonna let you go. There you go. That looks like Tatum's mom's car, but I know it's not her car because she has bumper stickers on hers. Anyway, let's go pick up Bad Willard. So actually, guys, while I'm on the way up there, I'll tell you this, give you a little bit of context. Last night, when I was at the Walmart, every night on the way home from work on afternoons, I stop and check, even though it's pretty pointless. Sometimes I get lucky. Well, yesterday, I did it. And if you remember a couple nights before that, there is a group of YouTubers filming a socks offender. If you watch that video, you'll know what that means. But I'm looking at this Reebok tracksuit that's actually surprisingly nice. I'm like, wow, in black, that thing's killer. Like, I was actually debating buying it. It's a hoodie and a matching pair of track pants, right? It's right my style. And all of a sudden, a guy comes up next to me, like on the same display of tracksuits, and he kneels down and he starts like taking stuff out of his bag and putting it onto the little shelf of tracksuits. And I said, oh, he's a booster and he's trying to dump stuff. And then I looked and he had security on him. So I said, oh, I could film this. And yeah, you guys saw it. It was, I got it right when the security started chasing him. And then at the point when I was walking by, trying to get him on film doing something crazy.
In 400 meters, turn left onto Centennial Parkway South, Regional Road 20 South.
Him and I was following the security. But then they were watching me film this guy, and the one security guard was doubled over with his hands over his mouth, like could not barely contain himself. And this guy was so out.
Turn left onto Centennial Parkway South, Regional Road 20 South.
People, it was crazy. Crazy stuff. Oh, Hogley Stevenson. Nice bike. Take you guys up the hill with me. This is a pretty fun hill to go up.
Continue on Regional Road 20 South for 3 kilometers.
Now it says 60, but people go a lot quicker than that, and that's why we're gonna stay our butts in the right lane. You'll see. You watch the people going past us. And I see a lot of people getting nailed on here. Oh, it's not too bad. Not too bad. He was just passing me. Need some AC on, guys. Ooh, I hope that's not drowning my voice out. I'm getting, I think I told you guys, I ordered another tripod. So we're going to have our microphone back. And wow. But yeah, we're going to have our microphone back soon, which is awesome. Lost our little microphone cord. And the weird thing about it is, guys, for 14 bucks that I get that little tripod for, that little cord is almost 40 bucks. The little patch cord that goes from the mic into the iPhone. And all the ones on there, like I read all the reviews and people are like, oh, it doesn't come with the cord, blah, blah, blah. Luckily, I found the one that comes with the cord. But to replace that cord, it's cheaper to buy the whole thing again. But the cool thing is now I'll have a second, like I'll have one set up all the time on the Retro Collectibles Kraken set. And then I'll have a mobile one for the Look-See set. So, yeah. Look what I see, guys, behind that black truck there. You see that? Retro sees it. I can smell smell it. She better recognize. Nice saunter. Don't put that thing on the silver bullet. Never mind. Don't look at us. We're not here. Look over there. No, we're not here. Yeah, we're going. Bye. Oh, hi. See you later. I see your little camera on the pole there. You're pretty smart there.
In 200 meters.
Going through the car wash, guys. Okay, now he's saying forward. Okay, I know, but I know. Getting the car washed, exterior and interior before we go. It's really the interior I'm worried about. This is a mess, but my daughter loves going through the car wash. Woo. That's funny. They're gonna have a heart attack when they see the interior of this. I'm actually gonna do a little before video if I can. Can't wait to see what they do to the interior. Oh, it's so bad in there. Look at that car. Wow. That is sweet. We're in the right place today. Wow. Oh, that's huge. Right on. Oh, they got all the nice cars coming out of here, and then it's my Mazda. Nice rides coming out of here. That was a Raptor, nice. Oh, there she is with all the exotic cars. Oh, man, they had their work cut out for them. They put it, I'll show you guys, but it's funny. It was young people that did it. I get in the car and there's country music blaring. They put country music. It definitely wasn't country music, but wait till you see, guys. This is a new car. Like, I cannot believe the job they did. Wow. And even let me choose between 3 different smells in here, and I chose new car smell. And don't mind the shifter knob, my 8-ball, I took it off before we went in there. It's going back on. Holy, that's beautiful. Lots of nice cars up here. Ferrari at the light. G, if you're watching, zoom in for you. Ferrari. We're up in rich folks land though. past that Rymal Walmart before we go. I'm surprised those aren't gone yet. Got the new G.I. Joe's, new Cobra. See, we just checked because we were already up here, but you basically have to be here right when the skid drops, or else you're crap out of luck. That's the only thing here worth grabbing in my opinion. There's that nice Raptor from the car wash, guys, all shined up. Yeah, it's taken us a little bit longer than we wanted to because people don't know how to merge onto the highway. They wait till the last second and then panic when the lane closes and almost cause accidents and back everything up. And then you get the people in the left-hand lane that a lot of times I'm driving quicker than. Plugging that up. That's a big rant of mine. If you're in the left lane, somebody comes up that's quicker behind you, move. Crazy. That Mazda ahead of us, if I could find one of those for rust free for the right price or not bad rust, I would love that. That's the next body style up right there. But yeah, on the way to London, guys, about another hour and 20 minutes. Just gonna be leaving the Hamilton area shortly here. Gonna have to make a pit stop in Brantford, guys, because Retro drank too many Pepsis and I gotta go tinkle now. But we're gonna actually maybe stop at Fast Eddie's. Fast Eddie's, they closed the one in Hamilton, regrettably. We don't have it anymore. We had a couple of them. When I first moved to Southern Ontario, I remember I had to get a bumper sticker for my buddy Darcy's car that's not with me anymore. He let me put a bumper sticker on his car because if we had the bumper sticker on the car, we could get 10 cheeseburgers for $7.90. Those were the days. Now you can get a 10-pack still. It's a little bit more money. The funny thing is, the burgers there are not that great. It's the crazy fries and it's the shakes that are good at Fast Eddie's. I quit the Fast Eddie's burgers because I remember I got one time. Way back, me and my buddy Darcy got some. He was eating one and it was breaded. And he bit into it and it didn't taste bad or anything, but we couldn't tell if it was what kind of meat it was. If it was chicken, supposed to be chicken because it was breaded, or if it was some kind of beef. And we were like, yeah, that's probably not good. But we're gonna go maybe check out the crazy fries. Either way, I gotta go pee. We're humming along at 120 and people just winging by us. Talk during the video too. I'm gonna be look at this, guys. Wayne Gretzky Parkway. That's where we're going, right?
Yep.
Okay. Wayne Gretzky Parkway. Oh, look at this dick. Convertible dick. Is that a Mazda Miata? I don't even know what it is.
That's
I'm a Mazda guy, but I wouldn't. The Miata is kind of
that's the newest rendition of it.
It would be a little rocking because it's so light, I imagine, though. But
if you rip out the 4-banger and drop an LS in it.
I'm not a fan of convertibles, really. We're gonna go into Brantford for a second, guys, down the Wayne Gretzky Parkway. This is the home of Wayne Gretzky, or the birthplace of Wayne Gretzky.
Yep.
I don't know if he has anything to do with it now. It's also the home of Al Ruddock, Canada's biggest mark. He's the biggest wrestling fan in Canada. One time he had the biggest wrestling collection, I think. I seen it at his house. It's wild. That's before I did YouTube videos. He would let me come back and film his stuff if he had it. In fact, maybe I should talk to him, because he probably has another monster collection again. Where do we go, down here?
No, next one.
Next one, okay. Oh, I gotta pee, bud. Gotta pee. So like I said, guys, we gotta go to the McBowell's first because I've gotta go to Tinkles. And Fast Eddie's is one of those walk-up drive-thrus. It was awesome in Waterloo because they had a huge, like, nightclub. Bars were awesome there back in the day, and we would go there just loaded and walk through. It was open till like 4 a.m. or something, or it was open late, I remember, anyway. I don't know if it still is, but now we gotta go to the McBowell's,
It's left.
which will be over to the left here. Brantford. There's an A&W, there's McBowell's. Anywhere to hunt, Food Basic for Hotwheels. Winners has stuff sometimes.
There's the old Fast Ladies. If you look between Piper Arms and McDonald's, you'll see it out back.
It's still open though,
Right there,
obviously?
yeah.
Oh, okay. But you said the old one, I was like, I hope it's still open.
Well, I see cars in the drive-thru, so we're in luck.
I took my buddy from back home, Charbel, when him and his son came down to visit. Or no, it wasn't him and his son, it was him and his buddy. And I got a flat tire. I had low profiles on this, and they were the ones from Frank, and I think it's because they sat in his yard. Everything looked good when I put them on the car, but I guess all the weight in it, because I was like 240 at the time. Charbel was about my weight or bigger. And his buddy was pretty big. He was in the back. And we were going through the Fast Eddie's thing, and we hear thunk, 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 thunk. What the hell's that? We get out of the car, we didn't realize one of my tires was gone. Then we get on the highway, and yeah, the tire blew right off. But luckily I had a donut. I had us going back on the road in 10 minutes. But that
Damn.
sucked. Oh, I gotta pee. Hurry up here, guys.
Yeah, this is one
Come
direct.
on, I gotta go pedal. Oh, gotta go pedal. Oh.
This is the one where they got the pop.
Ooh, that's a nice car there. Lots of nice rides. So Hamilton's got tons of nice rides in the summer, but we're not there now. That is a nice Shelby. I like the black with the white stripe. I'm rocking the patch. I'm a full patch, eh? Off to Fast Eddie's. Here's Fast Eddie's. Ooh. Renee's Chicken Bacon Caesar Burger. But no, we're gonna get something good.
No, that's it. I want one.
$22 for a 10-pack. It used to be $7.90 with the sticker. See, they got a car drive-through, but then a walk-through. We got there Fart Cannon in Brantford. Fart Cannon in Brantford. See, that's what you get at Fast Eddie's. We don't get the burgers, we get the good stuff.
7 years ago.
Ooh, those fries are good. We don't usually get that kind of stuff here in Canada. I was just gonna show you guys that Ford Escape up there, that silver one. He was in the left lane and he was doing the same speed limit we are, and I was just gonna say that's my pet peeve, but the guy got out of the way for the blue car, so all good. But yeah, when you're blocking stuff up, because if he didn't move, he would have that blue car and red car behind him now. And that's how these highways get plugged up. So far, we got a good trip. We got a little under an hour left to go. So we're going to take this to the 401. Another 4 kilometers till we get on the 401. And we're 40 minutes out of getting the Godfather El Padrino. Another 28 minutes, guys. We made some pretty good time getting here. We were in a pretty good pack of cars. And yeah, another 28 minutes on the 401 here. We will be there. Okay, we're going to see if we can get some footage of this guy's Hellcat. It's funny, the other guy was trying to get around us the other way, but there was a truck there. Now he followed us through our shortcut. Guy in the Hellcat's moving along, pulling away from us, and we're moving along. We're all moving along. It's a nice stretch of highway. Okay guys, so we got the car It wasn't bolted on the pegs, it was in the box, so we're gonna have to get that home, figure that out. Nothing's broken or anything. I just didn't want this guy getting banged up. But we're gonna stop at Toys R Us. Like I said, this is a hunt day today too, so we're gonna stop at Toys R Us, and we're gonna hit a Walmart before we leave London here. And then we're gonna go and hit more stores on the way home. Maybe we'll hit ones in Brantford or something. I'm trying to think. Do we go by Ancaster?
Yeah, we can. It's not that far out of the way.
I don't know about it. If it's out of the way, I don't know.
Well, it'd be like 4 or 5 minutes past where we'd be getting
okay,
off.
Well, that's not bad.
Oh, we're kind of getting off, going right by the exit to go to the Ancaster, Meadowlands, Walmart.
We'll see anyway. Anyway, we're gonna go in and look, guys. Well, this was a success, guys. This is why you always hit Toys R Us. Success. Yeah, that is why you always hit Toys R Us, guys. Mega score right there. Wow. Got a lot of stock here. Yeah, they got a big stock of everything here. Crazy. These are the hottest cars of the set. Impossible to get. And now my crew all has the hot cars of the set. That's awesome. Well, that was cool. The girl working there even told us what day to go in for stock, which is awesome. But yeah, that never happens in Hamilton, guys. Like, when I go in the morning, if I were to find that, I then have to cut that up with the other guy in the morning. Like, I never get that amount. That's why I try to explain to people, I'm not trying to not help you or try to be greedy, but I don't get the amount anymore I used to get. Like, I literally, so out of 4 weeks of hunting, 2 of them are in the toilet because I'm on afternoon shift. Like, the only time I'm going to find something is those 2 weeks of morning shift. And if I go out hunting on weekends, which I might start doing, and we're way far from Hamilton, like, this would never happen. Like, there's guys that stock in the stores in Hamilton, like, they got friggin' obsessive compulsive disorder, for frig's sakes. But yeah, that's mega score there. So clearly, if we're hitting like this, I'm not going right home, guys. I'm gonna go to we're gonna check the Walmart here that's close by in London. Funny thing is, those cars, those Skylines, right now off the pegs, they're selling for 20 to 30 bucks. Now, I don't scalp or resell, okay, but that's what they're selling for. I'm getting them for people in my circle, like my immediate circle, like the ones that help me. And then once I help my immediate circle, then I try to help people in my circle. But the ones in my immediate circle are the ones that if I needed a Skyline, they would give me a Skyline, you know what I'm saying? So those are the ones that I help. And yeah, so we're gonna go see if we can't nail some more stuff. And we're even gonna hit stores on the way back to Hamilton. So, but yeah, so far that is a very successful hunt, and that's why you always check Toys R Us. Although, like I said, the young lady in there, according to her, it wasn't even stock day. That's the crazy thing. She said, if you want to come in during the good stock, come in when I'm doing this, putting the stock out. It's on this such and such date. And I was like, okay, good to know. Going into the ghetto-looking Walmart. I posted the picture of the Skylines. It's gonna be funny. I posted it in a Facebook group. Here's where we're gonna get the heyday. Oh, that's why I can't find anything. Okay? Or I'm gonna get called a scalper. That's the best one. I get called that. It's funny. But what they don't realize is when I'm grabbing all those cars, they're actually going to my friends for retail cost. I don't make money off them. So usually when I tell people that, it kind of shuts them up. But last time a couple new people in the group started saying that, and it was funny. People just lit them right up. I didn't even have to say anything. Nothing for die-cast, but we can't complain for what we already got. Oh, that kind of looks cool. Oh, we got something. Boom. What? Ooh, on fire. Got Justin a Flintmobile. Found 3 of them. To my surprise, Dave didn't want one. They're white hot right now, but if he doesn't want it, he doesn't want it. So we're gonna check. Oh, those lights are weird. Hold on. Check out the headlights on that Jeep, guys. That took my attention away. Look at that. Look at that. That is weird. Anyway, we're gonna hit the washroom. We're gonna hit Brantford Walmart, I believe. Toys R Us there will be closed by then, but we're gonna hit Brantford Walmart, then we're gonna hit gas on the way back, since we're going through the reserve. It'd be dumb not to. This dickhead up here on the left in the BMW. So we were all just sailing along at 120, everything was gravy until we got to that guy. He was blocking the left lane. And then it got down to 80 and we had to slow down. He was an ass, he was blocking everything up. But we're actually going to check the Centennial, Wally. We're going to go to the reserve first on the way back to get gas. Here's the funny thing. We have another hour to go. Our fuel light's not on yet, but it's going to be on soon. We're trying to make it to the reserve to fill the tank up with cheap gas. According to Mazda, we have 50 kilometers when the light comes on, which it hasn't yet. So we're gonna see. Hopefully we're gonna make it. Okay, the fuel light's on, guys. Soon as we were hot rodding, it came on. So I'm gonna slow it right down, do the speed limit, and hopefully make it, because we still got, like, how long did it say we got to go?
An hour.
An hour.
Just under an hour.
Just under an hour. I don't think we're making it. I think we're gonna have to stop myself. We'll see. Yeah, we're gonna pull in and get gas, guys, because the gas light's on. It says we're from the empty fuel. We have 50 kilometers. Is that gas over? No, that's not.
Gas is down there.
Gas is down there. Canadian Tire gas. We're supposed to have 50 kilometers from the gas light. The problem is we have 84 more kilometers to go, and we've already driven 6 kilometers. So we stopped at the on road. And when we start walking, like, this car, as easy as it is on gas in the city, for some reason on the highway, well, I'm not saying me, because I wouldn't break the speed limit, but I hear that these Mazda 3s, if you start doing 130, 140 on, like, the 401, you idiot, see that?
Yeah.
Oh, I almost got that guy backing out into us on camera, guys. But anyway, I heard that these cars really chooch fuel if you get them going quick. 152, we'll see what it is out at the res. VIP at the on-road. That LEG getting out of it. It's funny because in Hamilton one time I was on empty. I put like 10 bucks in and the needle didn't move. It was still on empty and I had to go all the way to the reserve. I said, holy shit, are we gonna make it? I got to the top of the hill and all of a sudden my needle went boop and it went up. But yeah, we're okay now to get to the res. Yeah, we'll make it. 83 clicks on our heads with that much fuel. Drive to work for 2 weeks on that fuels. Okay guys, we're making good time. 38 minutes till we get to the Sitting Bull gas station. We put in enough gas to make sure we weren't stranded on the side of the road like a couple dummies. The Godfather car is mint. Nothing's broken, but it was displayed. It really needs a cleaning. The pictures were kind of fuzzy. Well, not fuzzy. They just, the camera wasn't the best resolution, I guess. The box is mint. Everything's mint. Just needs to be wiped down for sure. But I checked. There's nothing broken. Thank God. Anything like that. The lady that put it in the box, she's not a collector, so the box was loose in the car with the base, with the figure, but nothing's damaged, thank God. And it can be screwed back onto the base, thank God. So, yeah. So we're gonna go get gas at this Sitting Bull. Now this is the place, if you guys watched my video about how to get free autographs, I'll put a link in the description in case any of you guys are interested in that. This is where I met the Trailer Park Boys, and I got their autographs for free. I took a bottle of the liquor out there, the Trailer Park Boys Dirty Liquorman's Whiskey, I brought it out there, and I had Bubbles, Ricky, Julian, and Randy sign the bottle absolutely free. They were doing a customer appreciation day, and I guess the year before that they had the Trailer Park Boys and Webster. I guess from what I've read, Webster lives somewhere in Six Nations, surprisingly enough. Little Webster. But anyway, we're going to be out there soon, guys. And oh, I got a notification from the AliExpress. They're going to be shipping, or they're actually, the stuff from AliExpress already shipped, actually, guys. It shipped earlier today. But that was a notification just telling us it's moving. We'll have the van will be at the post office this week, by the way, guys, Wednesday. At the post office, I'll be picking up the mystery machine. I will be unboxing it on video because did that thing come without damage? We'll have to see. Because we're worried about the box, right? But it was sent by a collector, so hopefully it's okay. But we're gonna see here. So I just drove under an underpass back there. I was going a little bit quicker than I wanted to be. There was an officer there. We see the police car. We didn't physically see the officer. Didn't see him until I was right beside him, but there was a bunch of people with me going way faster than me, so hopefully nothing comes about of that. Like I said, we were kind of in a pack, but I was going a little bit quicker than I wanted to be, so hopefully they don't see that. Yeah, and what I was saying about Emmanuel Lewis Webster, guys, I was shocked to hear, like, what I did is I Googled, because I was wondering, I can see the Trailer Park Boys coming out here to sign autographs and stuff, but Webster, what would bring Webster, right? And I Googled it, and I found an article that said he lives out here. Said he lives somewhere in Six Nations. And he just lives kind of a quiet life. Maybe that's why he wants to live out here, who knows, but... Anyway, we'll be at the Six Nations at the gas station soon, anyway. And don't worry, when we get back, I'll show you our haul, and I'll show you the new Godfather car, the El Padrino. Just showing you guys, it's taking us down the back country roads. I love it back here. I would much rather drive back here than in the city anytime. Beautiful, even the smell back here is beautiful. But we'll be at the Res gas station in a couple minutes. Just showing you guys some more back roads. We got a couple more minutes to go. Just beautiful. Oh, look at that hill. Imagine having that property over there. And it's all mowed. Did you see that? Yeah. It's all nicely mowed.
That was crazy.
Hill. Yeah. Love to have a toboggan in there or something. That'd be killer. But literally killer. Oh, got a stop sign coming up. But we'll be at the cheap gas soon. When we get back, like I said, guys, we're going to take a look at the score that we got, and we're going to look at the El Padrino. Needs a cleaning, though. We're here, guys. The day I met the Trailer Park Boys, they were right set up over there in that parking lot. I guess that health club is owned by this guy, too. They're ballers out here, this family that owns this. But this is the name of the place. Check this out. Look at the prices. Sitting Bull. And the day I came out here, right where our car is parked here, there was like 4 or 5 Rolls Royces parked side by side. It was wild. The guy's loaded beyond belief. But we're going to get some of that cheap gas. Look at that. It's even cheaper than the last one we went to. That was what, $1.44?
Yep.
So yeah, my buddy was right telling us to come here. Let's go get some of that. We're getting a bit of rain, guys, but we're like 20 minutes away from our Walmart on Centennial. You know our Walmart, so we're almost home. We are going to check the Walmart on the way to drop off our friend here. We're going to do one last check, because when you're on a roll, you see. We went in one store, we found, well, 2 different stores, we found things impossible in Hamilton. That Flintstones monster truck, I left 2 of them behind. Dave didn't want one. I was surprised, but he said it's ugly. He doesn't like it, but he's gonna collect what he likes, right? And he's right, it's not the most attractive thing. I thought that he would have bought it just because it's hot, but he doesn't care about that. He cares about what he likes. So I got one for Justin because he didn't have one. It's a first release, something cool to have for trade bait. But you'd have never seen 3 of those in the store in Hamilton. Giuliano got me mine. I didn't even get my own. Giuliano got it, so that's awesome. What a score today. What a good day today, guys. Wow, but we're going to hit one more store anyway, and then we're going to go home and tally everything up. What a good video, good footage today.
In 800 meters, continue straight.
Got Tony Soprano in his Suburban, and he's got his mirrors out all the way. That's the Tony Soprano maroon Suburban, and he's got truck muscles. Look at the mirrors out all the way, baby.
Upper James Street.
There's Tony. Look, guys, Tony Soprano. I gotta show you guys here. Oh. Okay, last hunt, guys. We're on our home turf, Centennial Wally. Let's go in and see him. We'll see if there's anybody acting up tonight.
They're even.
Ooh-wee.
Like, you got every stick-on accessory you could possibly get.
That is horsepower there.
Yep. Full exhaust.
Look at the pipes coming out of her. Look at those pipes. That thing's got some pipes on it. That was like the Tony Soprano Suburban with the truck muscles we saw on the highway. Nothing good on the home turf, guys. Look, of course now, eh? Look at this. Check the figures next. Oh, look at this. Hogan on a Hogley Stevenson. Anybody else? No, just the Hulkster. Hulkster on his Hulkster. Nothing good at the Wallies. So that is the wildest thing, guys. So I have a friend here. I'm not making any of this up. The guy in the last video I posted, the weirdo that was flaked out, walking around trying to steal, the security was chasing him, okay? That same guy was in the same spot. He uses, where my Reebok tracksuits are, he uses that little station as his change area. I guess he takes a bunch of clothes from in there that are new, puts them on, because that's what we've seen that he was doing, and walks out wearing the clothes. So then it gets crazier. So then we're about to leave, and we're near the front door, and I see the security guard that was laughing at me, that couldn't hold it in. There was 2 security guards. I just seen them both. And he smiles and says hello, and he was on his cell phone. I said, buddy, you're not going to believe it. And he turns around. I said, you're not going to believe it. The guy's back in the store. And I showed the guy the picture on my phone. I said, the same guy is over in the same spot in the store. Oh, really? Really? And he started going over looking. But it's like, what are the chances that I would see the same guy in the same spot and then run into the security guard from the same... Like, what a crazy day in video this has been. Wow. Oh, yeah, just dropping off my friend here. Finally home. What a trip that was, guys. But what a great day that was. Wow. Car is spotless too. I love it. Talk about precious cargo. It's raining, so I pulled right up to the house. Don't normally do that, but not going to be walking in with all those skylines getting wet. Woo! Well, guys, there's our big haul. That's all we got today. Just kidding. Let's check out that El Padrino and see what we really got. What a day. So the Godfather El Padrino, guys, everything I wanted, paid 25 bucks. It's mint. The only thing is she needs a very good wash because it was displayed. There was literally cobwebs on it. But it's from a collector's collection. It's mint. There's no glued on mirrors, nothing effy about it. And if you look in the back of this guy, I'll do a comparison video of the two. I'm gonna get this guy cleaned up first, but oh, who's that? Don Vito. She's definitely dirty, but a beautiful car. She'll clean up nice. And there is the hitman that stands at the front of the car, guarding. And it even came with the box, which surprised me because I wasn't expecting it. Now the plastic, I did see some tape on it. But for $25, guys, I'm not going to complain. But look at the dust. We've got dusty ones like that before. Those clean right up with Windex, believe it or not. Windex and paper towel. And here is our total score from the stores. Now that looks like a lot, okay? Now I know people are looking at that saying, wow, that's a lot of Skylines, okay? I'm going to explain. So I used to hunt a ton. And I used to do it competitively. Like I used to be, if it was Saturday, I was up in the morning on the other side of Oakville working my way back. I was hitting stores like now I'm just doing it on the way to work, on the way home, and on my lunch break. Before I was doing it so much more, going over to Burlington every weekend doing it. Then when the price of gas shot up, that's when I kind of knocked it off and said, I'm not going out of my way for this stuff. Then when I stopped collecting it, I said, I'm not getting back into it. I do enjoy doing it to find stuff for my friends, which I did today. But I want to put it this way. It's not that I don't want to help everybody, because before I would have helped everybody. Like the Forza Porsche, that green Porsche when it was out, sells for 30, 40 bucks now. I gave away so many of those when they were out. And we knew they were a hot car because people were calling me for it. But I was giving those to strangers, okay? Like, if I can help people, I can. But usually, like I've explained to you how it works at my store. The only 2 weeks out of the month I usually score there is when I'm on morning shift. I get 2 weeks of mornings in a month, okay? So 50% of the month is garbage. Then I have to compete with an overnight cleaning lady, okay? And then let's just say I walked in there and found all that like that. I would be taking half of it because the other guy that was there, I cut everything up with him. So that I really do not get enough. Like I don't get a lot. Now, mind you, my friends have all got these now. For example, Gordon that watches the video, I know you collect this stuff. My friends all have them now. So if I find more of them, if you need one, I'll hook you up with one. No problem. I feel bad because people will ask me, and some of these people are good friends, and it's like, I don't get enough stuff anymore. So now I have a very small circle, and we help each other out in the circle, and the circle was open before where anybody could join it. The only problem was when it came down to actually the reciprocation part, nobody wanted to do that. So, but yeah, it's not that I don't want to help people out. I simply do not get enough. Like I don't get what I used to get before. And that's all it is. Like usually by the time a set of cars comes out, I will just get enough for me and my friends, or we'll just get enough for our crew, and then it's gone. You know what I mean? Like it takes me that long. And I miss those pop cultures altogether in the stores here. It was actually my friends that Giuliano got me my Mutts cuts. And then I found Justin and Dave Mutts cuts. So yeah, if you look at my Facebook from a year and a half, 2 years ago, look at my old Ontario Diecast Addicts posts where people were getting mad at me on them for getting too much stuff. Those days, unfortunately, I don't get all that much where I'm sitting on tons where I could just go, here you go, you know what I mean? But yeah, if I do get extras, like my friend Ronaldo messaged me, then I feel terrible. But it's like, Ronaldo, you know what the deal is, you know what I mean? Like I've explained it to you before that I don't get a lot of stuff anymore. But Ronaldo is one that we've helped each other before, and if I do find more, I'll help him. So it's not that I'm not going to help guys, or I don't want to help guys, but today I was skeptical about posting those, I'll be honest. Like I posted them on my own wall, but I was skeptical about posting them in ODA because now there's a lot of new members there. And I said, let's see how long it takes before I get called a scalper, or this is why I can't find anything, and 3 people explain to them what I do, you know what I mean? But I was debating posting it in there just because I didn't want grief, you know, but it is what it is. I don't scalp it. I give it to my friends that need it. I used to help everybody before when I got enough, but unfortunately I don't get enough, and I've got a little cleaning lady that robs us. So she takes a lot of stuff that I would be sharing. Before I say goodnight, I'll show you how well that Windex trick works. See, before I wouldn't have thought to use it, but it's okay as long as you wipe it away quick. It doesn't damage the box or anything, but Dave showed me this. Check this out. Now that is heavily, you know, a lot of dust. So let's see here. Give you guys some magic here. Pew, pew, pew. This looks a little bit better, eh? But yeah, you don't leave the Windex on it because that might do damage, but I've never had damage happen doing this. So if anybody's wondering, I've done a lot of boxes like this, but you cannot leave it wet with the Windex. Wipe it off right away. And this guy, I'll show you next video. Remember how he looks. We'll get him all cleaned up. That looks like a cool thumbnail. Retro Collectibles Pillages London. And just one last look at the El Padrino and everything. Mint, just needs to be cleaned. The only thing that's not mint is the box has a little bit of tape on it and it's missing the screws for the pegs to go into the car. I guess the gentleman is terminally ill and it was his wife that was dealing with it. Bless the guy, it's coming to a good home. That's a marketplace score. Look at the motor, but we'll get into that in another video anyway with proper lighting and stuff. We'll compare it with the other one and see if they're the exact same or a little bit different. One last look at this guy here. He looks awesome. Does he move at all, or no? He's in there. He's in there. He's not going nowhere. You can't make him do nothing unless you're G. Gee, I gotta get that car clean. You get him out of there. Check that out, look at this. And he can change the color of it even. I didn't even know his car can do that. That looks killer. I would put that on my car. Changes it with a remote. That's awesome. Check that out, guys. I'm a big fan of this. And it's actually cycling through all the lights now. I'm a fan of that. And they're LEDs. They're not like the ground effects years ago, the big long tubes. That's awesome. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. What a video that was today. And do I got a surprise for you? On the way down the hill, coming from dropping off Willie Davidson, the grandson of Harley Davidson. We had Willie Davidson in the car today. Coming down the hill, I called up Dave. And you know what he said to me? You feel like going to the Dixie Outlet Mall tomorrow to look at those die-cast cars? The place where we got Herbie and all that? Does a bear poop in the woods? So I think we're gonna go. And we got some killer mail days coming up. Don't forget, we got a Scooby-Doo van that's coming in a couple days. We got tires to do a project to put on Christine. Oh yeah, the videos are coming again. They're flowing. We got the content train going again, guys. So thank you so much for watching. And for coming along today. What a video, what a ride it was, guys. I hope the video captured it for you. The excitement when we found the stuff at Toys R Us. The disbelief when we seen the same guy at the same friggin' tracksuits. So please smash that like button for me. And hit subscribe if you don't mind. Give it a share. And as always, guys, happy hunting.
This beat is stupid grimy. That's a Cobra Kai kick. There's some open eyes, shit open eyes when I spit. I get riled up like dogs around the postmaster. The dough stack up with no manner. Crack